for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Funeral service for Darius Jean Fulton Kimbrell, age 82 of Childersburg, is this morning at 11 a.m. from the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home, with Pastor Wally Renendez officiating. Burial at 3 o'clock in the Walker Memory Gardens in Jasper. Mrs. Kimbrell died December 26th after a long illness. Visitation is today from 9 until 11 at the funeral home. In lieu of flowers, you may make a donation to Gideon's International, Sylacauga First Church of the Nazarene, where she attended church, or to a favorite charity. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at raddysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga, directing. Loving memory of Juanita Faye Woods of Talladega, who died December 19th at Brookwood Citizens Hospital in Talladega. She was a graduate of the University of Alabama and spent her entire career in psychiatric nursing before returning to Talladega. She ran a bed and breakfast at historic Oakwood in Talladega. Homegoing celebration for Mildred Louise Turner, age 84, is at 11 o'clock Saturday morning at Wesley Chapel AME Church, with interment in the Beck Memorial Gardens. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, Talladega, directing. Homegoing celebration for early Jack E.J. Swain, age 80, is 1 o'clock Saturday at St. Campbell Baptist Church, with interment in the church cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. The family are receiving friends tonight at the funeral home from 6 until 7. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary in Talladega, directing that service. Homegoing celebration for Mildred Louise Turner, age 84, is 11 o'clock Saturday. We mentioned that to you, in Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, directing that service. Funeral service for Mr. Enos Carey O'Neill, age 61, will be Saturday at Coosa Valley Baptist Church in Harpersville. That service begins at 1 o'clock. The Reverend Willie J. Posey officiating. Burial in the Coosa Valley Church Cemetery in Vincent, Alabama. Visitation today, 1 until 8 o'clock at the funeral home. Mr. O'Neill died December 24th at Grandview Medical Center in Birmingham. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home Sylacauga, directing. William Daniel Billy Dan Neighbors, age 78 of Talladega, died Thursday, December 28th. Graveside service at Pine Hill Memorial Park Saturday at 2 p.m. Online condolences at urseryfuneralhome.com. Mr. Neighbors was a member of the Talladega Creek Baptist Church, Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega. We'll direct that service, and Mr. Dan worked at Beamiston for many years, also with the Talladega County Sheriff's Department, and he was a National Guardsman before retiring. Again, Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, in charge of the arrangements. Funeral service for Miss Geraldine R. McKinney, age 55, is Saturday. That'll be at 1 o'clock from Harper Springs Baptist Church in Sylacauga. The Reverend James O. Blackman officiating. Burial in the Harper Spring Church Cemetery in Sylacauga. Visitation today, 1 until 8 o'clock, with a family hour from 5 till 7 at the funeral home. Miss McKinney died December 25th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home Sylacauga, directing. Graveside service for James Jim Humphrey, age 87, will be Saturday at 1 from Harpersville Cemetery. The family receiving friends from 10 a.m. until noon on Saturday at Kilgore Funeral Home in Pell City. Mr. Humphrey died Tuesday, December the 26th. Online condolences to the Humphrey family at KilgoreFH.com. Kilgore Funeral Home, Pell City, directing. Mr. Timothy L. Garrett, age 44, died December 26 in Shelby County. Funeral arrangements to be announced by Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga. Homegoing celebration for Carrie Edison Garrett, age 83, will be 2 o'clock Saturday at Kingston Baptist Church, with interment in the Kingston Cemetery. The body will lie in state 1 hour prior to the service at the church. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. Homegoing celebration for Emmanuel Young Jr., age 64, is 1 o'clock today from Terry's Mortuary Chapel with the chairman of the Pine Hill Memorial Park. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. And Claude Milton Cone, age 88, died December 25th at his residence in Sylacauga. Mr. Cone lived most of his life in Montgomery. Visitation will be today from 1 until 2 o'clock at Leak Memory Funeral Home in Montgomery, with a funeral service following at 2 o'clock. Arrangements under the direction of Leak Memory Funeral Home, 945 Lincoln Road in Montgomery, Alabama. These obituaries brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361 for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.